Hi everyone, my name is Norman. I run the blog nimbleneedles.com, and today I want to show you how to knit two together twisted. Knitting two together twisted is the perfect way to decrease a twisted rib stitch or Bavarian twisted stitches. The right leaning decrease will ensure that the outer stitch lays on top of the first stitch, so you can decrease twisted stitches symmetrical on both sides. So let's dive right into it. Let's take a quick look at this swatch here again. We have twisted stitches here and here on a purl background. And if you want to decrease these lines here into these outer lines, then you are actually facing a problem. On the right side, it's quite simple. You simply have to knit two together through the back loop. That's a left leaning decrease, and it will ensure that as you decrease, this line here comes out on top. But if you were to knit the same decrease on the left side, then this line here would come out on top. And that's probably not what you want. At least it wouldn't be symmetrical. So here's what you need to knit instead. To knit two together twisted, you have to slip the first stitch on your left needle purlwise to the right needle, and then you have to slip the second stitch by inserting the needle from back to front, and slip it to the right needle. Then slip these two stitches back to the left needle and knit them together. Let's do it one more time. So slip purlwise, slip back to front, slip those two stitches back to the left needle. Sometimes they get a bit too tight, and then knit them together through the back loop. One more time. There's a purl stitch in between here. So slip purlwise, slip back to front, slip back, and if they're too tight, you can loosen them up and knit them together. And that's how you knit two together twisted. Now here's the important thing. This technique only works if you are decreasing a purl stitch with a twisted stitch. Purl stitch with a twisted stitch. If you got two twisted stitches, then you need to adjust the repeat a bit, because if you knit or slip the first stitch purlwise like I did here, then I don't know how well you can see this, then you are untwisting this stitch, and this doesn't look as neat. You need to adjust the repeat a tiny bit, so this stitch turns out twisted as well. Let me show you. Before we slip the first stitch purlwise, but if you have two twisted stitches next to each other, you need to slip the first stitch back to front as well. Back to front, slip the second stitch back to front as well, slip them back to the left needle and knit them together. Let's do it one more time. Slip the first stitch back to front, slip the second stitch back to front, slip them back to the left needle and knit these two together. If it's a bit too tight, like in this case, you can loosen them up before a bit, and then you can knit them together. These needles are really blunt, so here you go. That's how you would do it with two twisted stitches. Anyway, that's it. That's how you knit two together twisted. I really hope I was able to show you this interesting right leaning decrease. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and of course, just like I said, consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss any new videos. Happy knitting!